I have really serious concerns about traffic and just generally about building a huge neighborhood that's completely undefined at this point, that the voters didn't have any input into. It's a huge potential development. 2.25 million square feet of potential development. And how big is that? The average IKEA store is 300,000 square feet. So we're looking at 7.5 IKEAs, broken up into different buildings, sporting fields, residential, non-residential. That's a lot of concrete. So it's going to really change the view that people get when they come down the hill into Boulder, into our beautiful valley. It's going to look very different if you've got all of that concrete, all of that development, which is now, for the most part, riparian wetlands.
When CU released their study on traffic, they estimated 7,000 additional car trips per day. Anyone coming and going from Boulder, regardless of how you enter the city, you are going to be impacted by the traffic coming and going from the CU South property.
Right now, when you're getting out of town on Table Mesa, that's already a bottleneck right there. You've got all these people funneling down Broadway, down Table Mesa, trying to get onto 36 at that point. So that's just an incredible amount of cars coming out of that one single choke point.
CU is also planning on building a 3,000 person stadium. That's about the third of the size of Red Rocks. So imagine that also includes parking for that many attendees and the traffic that goes with it.
The unfortunate part about this plan and development is the increase of students immediately will be upwards of maybe 5,000, but the actual housing of students and faculty is less than half, maybe 2,200.
The university doesn't actually have a cap on the number of students that they can enroll. Boulder is already so unaffordable as it is. Bringing in thousands and thousands of additional people and not addressing the issue of housing in a real way is just going to make that worse.
The only chance that the city has to approve what CU builds is part of this annexation agreement. Once this is done, and if it's not repealed, then CU has a green light to build whatever they want, as long as it's within the constraints of this very broad agreement.